Hey Brad, how come we haven't done a feature on Annis Park yet? Seems like a good idea. People are there all the time.
You don't know, do you? Come over here. Take a seat. Where do I begin? Brad? Hello? That idea has been haunted for 7 years. It was a night, much like tonight.
It's daytime.
Oh my gosh, could you just be cool? Nick, please, just be cool. This one time. Please.
Fine.
That idea has been haunted for 7 years.
You said that already.
Oh. You know what? Just do the video. I don't need this. Oh God, no. Hello, I'm Brad Johnson here for your Apprentice Effects Weekly News Update. Boys and girls entering 6th, 7th, and 8th grade join us next Wednesday, August 17th from 1 to 3 p.m. for a basic mechanics workshop. Learn how to work on small engines, change oil, and the basics anyone should know about working on something mechanical. There's limited space and a $20 registration fee, but discounted prices for full-time SMS program participants are available, so email Vincent at youthagency.org or call 860-210-2030 to reserve your spot or ask for more information. If mechanics aren't your forte, come by the Youth Agency from 6 to 7 p.m. this Monday, August 15th for scrapbooking with Stacy. Open for students going into grades 6 through 12, this fun art activity is for a range of ages. Email Lindsay at youthagency.org or just give us a call for more information. That's all for now. This has been Brad Johnson, and I'll see you next week.
I'm Nick Principe.
And I'm Brad Johnson.
Here with this week's Point Counterpoint. Now, we haven't done a Point Counterpoint in a few months.
No, we have not. It's been a while.
It's been a while. This is the first Point Counterpoint of the summer, and today we're going to be talking about the differences between online classes and traditional classes. And Brad's going to be giving us his opinion on why online classes are more beneficial for some students.
Well, Nick, I'm not here to say that online colleges is better than a traditional college or here to bash traditional colleges or anything like that. However, it can be better for kids in certain situations. For instance, if a kid is having financial troubles, it's better for him to go to an online college because it's a lot cheaper. Not only that, but some kids work better independently, and that's where it also comes into play. They don't have to be weighed down by other kids in the classroom, and sometimes they could work a little faster than the rest of the kids in the class. So with that being said, in an online college, you can work at your own pace throughout the curriculum, and you won't have to worry about when the teacher assigns what. You could just go through it, and it works a lot better in certain situations.
Well, I really like the point you made about working at your own pace. That's not something you can always do in a classroom because sometimes students feel rushed because everyone has that same deadline, and some students work very fast, and some students like to work a little slower and at their own pace where they feel comfortable. But I really like to emphasize the point that you can be independent in the classroom. You can work independently, although it's not as easy. You have students around you weighing in on your education, and they sometimes add a little pressure to your work. But it really comes down to a matter of resources. When you're in an online class, your resources really are based off of websites that sometimes your teachers give you, or sometimes you have to branch off. And they're not always reliable. Sometimes they give false information. But when you're in a classroom, you have the scholarly inputs and information you're getting from your teacher who was hired by the institution. You have TAs, and then you also have the students around you who might be grasping the concept. And the teachers are really there to not just hand you the information, but they're there to deliver it. So the students are engaged in the active learning environment. And like I said, it really comes down to a matter of resources.
Well, there's pros and cons for both sides.
There really is. And make sure you leave a like and share with your friends and family, and even leave a comment on your opinion. I'm Nick Principe.
And I'm Brad Johnson.
And we'll see you next time.